Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today we're going to cover a topic of percentages. This is a very important topic, and it's also one that can confuse a lot of people because they don't really understand the concept behind it. So let's learn what this is. A percent is essentially like X percent, right? Let's say X is any number. It can be 20, 100, 1,000, whatever. X percent is just X over 100. It's a portion of size X out of 100. The percentages is a portion. And percents and decimals are related to each other. So how? And how do we convert them? If you want to convert percent to decimal, move the decimal point 2 spaces left. So if you have 25%, the decimal point here is after the 5, right? It's like 25.0. Move it to the left 2 spaces, and it'll become the decimal you want, 0.25. And if you want to convert from decimal to percent, then just move it to the right 2 spaces. So if you have 0.67, we just move it 2 spaces to the right, and we get 67%. So with that in mind, let's find the percentages of some numbers. So first, let's find 20% of 50. 20% of 50, remember, 20%, this is just 20 over 100. And of, usually in problems like this, of is just a code word for multiplication. So we multiply by 50. 20 over 100 times 50. Now we can simplify 20 over 100 into 1 over 5, which is 1 over 5 times 50. And 1 over 5 times 50 is just 10. That's how we do it. It's pretty simple. Let's do another one. 75% of 120. And it's the same thing here. So 75% is just 75 over 100. Of means multiplication, and 120. So 75 over 100 is going to simplify to 3 over 4. 3 over 4 times 120. 90. And that's it. That is your answer, basically. 90. Let's do one more example like this. 60% of, oh, look at that, 90. So again, 60% is code for 60 over 100. Of is code for multiplication, and we do 90. So 60 over 100, that's going to simplify to 6 over 10, which is 3 over 5. So that simplifies to 3 over 5 times 90. And if I'm not mistaken, 270 over 5, 54. That's it. So now let's do a couple of word problems here. I know word problems are a bit more difficult, but let's try. So I have it over here. If Sarah scored 42 out of 50 on her quiz, what percentage she gets? So 42 out of 50. Now remember, a percentage is something over 100. So we want this bottom, the fraction, to be 100. How can we do that? We just have to multiply by 2. So 2 times 42, it's going to be 84 over 100. And it's over 100, that means percent, so she got 84%. Not bad, Sarah. Oh, there's a different pen here. This one's starting to fade away. Yeah, she got 84% on her test. Another one. A jacket that costs $80 is on sale for 25% off. What is the discount amount? So these kinds of problems with costs can be a bit tricky. A jacket costs $80. So $80. And it's sale for 25% off. Now, it's not asking for how much is the jacket going for now. It's asking what is the discount amount. I.e., what is 25% of 80? 25% of 80. And we already know how to do this. 25 over 100 times 80. Of that, which is just 1/4 times 80, which is 20. $20 actually. $20. because like 20 what? 20 feet, 20 inches? No, it's $20. It's money. So a little bit more difficult word problem to end this video. You got 75% of the total points on a test with 160 points. How many points is that? So, okay, 75%, just 75 over 100 of 100, and the test is 160 points. So what this is just asking for is, what is 75% of 160? You know how to go about this. 75 over 100 times 160, which is just going to be 3/4 times 160, and if I'm not mistaken, 3/4 times 600, that was 48, so 48 over 4. This should come out to be 120 points. 120 points. That is what you would earn on your test. So yeah, guys, this has been a video on percentages. I also want to mention this is a very important concept in everyday life, because when you go to the store, you can see things like sale, 30% off, or the economy went up 20%, and it's important to know what these things mean in real life. And that's how I want to conclude this video. Make sure to like, subscribe, and leave your comments down below, and share, and we'll catch you in the next one.